Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Yes, in a moment, we're going to allow you to watch a video that is trending on social media ever since Peter Obi. It has become a norm, actually. We had a crowd of people who always mobs him anytime he finds himself in any of our Nigerian airports. It has become a way of life. Really, a lot of Nigerians though believe that he should be more security conscious than becoming too people orientation, especially at this stage where politics, where politicians, and where even prophets have been warning about his safety. He's been accepted cut across board, even internationally, is something worth being envious of. But what is interesting, I'm going to allow you to watch a video anyway. What's interesting is the fact that Ortom have said something that I won't call it impossible. With the right motivation, yes, it's very possible. He's actually telling other aspirants that if only they could actually look at Nigeria as a bigger picture, they could actually step down for him. Well, he started by Peter Obi started by paying a courtesy visit to Ortom, governor of Benue State. A lot of Nigerians believe it was more political. He said no. He actually came to say hello to a friend, someone he have regard and respect for. Though he's the governor of Benue State, is a friend. He came to say hello, a private discussion, and then again, he has always talked about the issue of structure. His structure is not about physical building. His structure, it's about humans, about over 100 million Nigerians in poverty. About 35% of Nigerians are actually feeding from hand to mouth. So those are his structures. Those are the people he's looking out for who will make Nigeria better. And those are the people he's actually garnering hope and support for. And he hopes that they are the structures he's actually hoping to make things happen. Then of course the likes of Ortom in response said he appreciated the courtesy call he made to him. All right, that whoever God has, he quoted the scripture. He said, "Whoever God has endorsed, no man can unendorse, whether you like it or not. He's going to take the day." Then, if it's not Peter Obi, if it's another person, whether we like it or not, the person will definitely take the day. But that he's looking at the bigger picture, that they should that he believes that all the aspirants can come together. That we're looking at Nigeria for all of us now, not Nigeria of one particular person, but Nigeria that is habitable, working, functional for all of us. That he believes that the aspirants should all come together. He talks about the APC aspirant, talks about the PDP aspirant. Of course, the APC aspirant here is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The PDP aspirant here is Atiku Abubakar. Then he talks about the NNPP aspirant, who is Kongwaso, Rabiu Kongwaso. He said that they can actually come together, that there's always room for stepping down. They could step down for him after they have, galvanized together and looked at it. That it's not impossible. That Ortom is a good person. If you would recollect, some 3 days ago, about 72 hours ago, even the APC chairman endorsed Peter Obi. When I saw the endorsement, I was like, excuse me, what is going on here? So you guys know good things when you see good good products. When he said, I quote Adamawa, he said something very unique. He said that Peter Obi is a good person. He has capacity, which means if he's a good person, they knew him when he was Anambra State governor. So they know propaganda, they know real deal. If you know he's a good person, even Adeoji was like, look at Adamu has mistakenly, is it by mistake or by default, endorsed Peter Obi that is a good person. We all know these truths. We all know this truth. They did everything to see how they can nail Peter Obi by calling Pandora's box. The Pandora's box we're talking about, a lot of names were mentioned, and he also explained he was the only person in that Pandora's box document saga that explained what happened. The others kept their mouth shut and nothing happened. Nigeria did not fall that day. But he took time and explained everything that happened. Some people are saying that's the only thing you hold against him, and that is not even the case. Now, that is why all hands needs to be on deck. How many propaganda have you seen? You see him just I think 2 Sunday, just this last Sunday, he went and paid a courtesy visit to Yedepo. They were seen together. Okay, they gisted, of course, the other time. He keep going to those men of God because he still needs their prayers. And of course, he also needs their endorsement. There's no need to mention that part. But who does not know good product when you see one? Then, in another news, still on the same Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, has continued to prove that he's a man of the people by endearing himself to Nigerians. Mr. Peter Obi, whose acceptance has continued to soar across Nigerians Federation, was today mobbed. That was yesterday, actually, by Nigerians at the commercial wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja. Nigerians took turn in orderly manner, oh my God, to take picture with Mr. Peter Obi, who bothered not about security threat such an act could pose. Oh Lord, I pray from my heart, keep him and protect him. I don't know if he does not know about security threats, but Lord, even in his foolishness, protect him. Even in his foolishness, for the sake of Nigeria, protect and keep Peter Obi. He's a good man, even if he does not win. Whether he wins or not, Peter Obi is a good man. I don't know about his spiritual life. All I know is he's a morally upright man. Lord, protect him. Look, a lot of Nigerians have been reacting. We keep talking about his security. I don't know why he's not listening. This is political period, okay? There's this word, the good book. He said, oh Lord, keep us away from wicked and unreasonable men. They call them unreasonable for a reason. They don't reason. Paraga. All they need is Urumi and Paraga, maybe one Fofod or one dry gin, or one, or even Paraga, depending on which of the location of Nigeria you are in. We have Urumi, Paraga, and the rest, whichever. Some of these guys, all they want is just 2,000 is a big month. They will shout Alaye Fada, Ewo Washere, Dagba. They will sing song for you with just ordinary 200 naira. They will sing song for you because Baraga ti set ni eni Washere omo Baba Agbalagbi. They will give you names, all because of 500 naira is too big. You now give them 5,000. They will tell you Rishombe Mbonowa Erishombe. Would that be where they? You'll be shocked because of 5,000. Please, for the sake of security, Peter Obi, please, not because of you. Now think of many millions of Nigerians who are going to break their heart. Please go with security. We love you. We appreciate you. We are praying for you. But please, also help yourself. It's not a bad thing to go with some sort of security. That's going to wrap it up. A lot of Nigerians have been talking about this matter. We want to appreciate Governor Ortom for indirectly telling other aspirants, look, this guy is a good product. You guys can actually step down for him for the good of Nigerians as a whole. Nigeria already is bleeding. We need somebody with a thinking cap that will navigate Nigeria from where it is as a dying nation to a revived nation, hopefully to a vibrant nation as the time moves on. And of course, the indirect endorsement that APC chairman Adamu gave to Peter Obi, just to tell you that whom the Lord has selected, no one can annul. Let's just hope that the endorsement keep coming from left, right, center, and maybe, just maybe, as heaven is accepting it, earth also, and Nigerians will make it happen. Let's interact also take.